Hey, I found another profile that really isn't that great. I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to call it horrible, but it's not great. Catchphrases: if it's not something real, don't waste my time. Well, that's a fair request, but again, it shows an edge, and I don't like the edge. The edge is something that you probably don't want to be going after women with, Because as I've said before, it doesn't usually go away once you meet them and get to know them better. Like, I'm assuming there are exceptions, but do you really want to bank on that? Probably not. I remember there was this one person who I talked to for 6 months, and there was an edge. I should have seen it, but I kept pursuing it. And then I felt comfortable around her, so I put my feet up at the movie theater. And keep in mind, we've been talking for 6 months, and she had blown me off several times before. So you think that she'd be reasonable and say that maybe that's a little bit weird, but I'll give you a second chance, or just talked about it civilly with me. But no, she went all out and acted like I was just so bad. I did the most disgusting thing ever, akin to masturbating in public or something like that. She acted like it was that bad. It's like I put my feet up at the movie theater. Grow up, and I did it because I was comfortable around you. I guess I won't make that mistake again. And it's just the edge. She felt she was that entitled that she could pick and choose, but whenever she did something wrong, like ditching me, I was just supposed to take it, and she could just get away with it left and right. And especially, you think she'd be more reasonable because it's like I cut you so many breaks. Why can't you cut me a break? It's ridiculous. So, lesson learned: don't go after people with the edge because it doesn't go away, and they don't typically turn out to be decent people when they act like that. That's a bit of a tangent. I like to explore new places, have fun, and chill out. I like listening to music. I was like having deep conversation. I really enjoy drawing in my free time. Okay, that's not bad. My only minor complaint is lack of punctuation. It's kind of hard to separate out different thoughts without periods in there. But I mean, again, it's not like a game. It's not like a chance ruining problem. It's just a minor thing. I take relationships seriously because I want something in the long run. I hate people who waste my time with bullshit and lies. People say they ready to settle down, but they lie. I mean, again, like you're kind of rambling on about this. Like we get the point. You want something serious. I think that your title captured that. You don't need to ramble on about it for a bunch of stuff. If you fuck up, I'm gonna cut you off. Nobody has time for games. Again, like you're going on too much about it, and there's the edge I'm talking about. Like you could just mention it once and get the point across. You don't need to keep talking about it. Like I'm assuming you've been hurt before, and I can understand why you'd not want to deal with that again. That's completely fine. Just don't ramble on about it because you come off as a little bit, picky, or maybe you just haven't gotten over it enough, and you're going to be looking for faults in a new relationship and make it more difficult to take off. My thing is say what you have to say. If you're not looking for relationships, say it. Only friends say it. I hate sneaky people. I feel something going on. I'm going to say something because if I'm with you, I should get the same return. Okay. I will agree with this 100%. I do agree with that. However, again, you keep saying be real, be real. Okay, we got it the first time. How many times? I mean, I've already said this, but again, like when you keep rambling on about that, it makes it seem like it's too fresh and you're not really past it. And that really will get in the way of making new relationships. Plus, I would like to actually know something about you. Not just, I mean, we get it. You don't want a bad relationship. What else do we know about you? Like, really, not much from this profile. This is all she wrote describing herself. That's literally all she wrote. So, again, it's not the worst profile I've ever seen. I wouldn't go so far as to call it horrible. I'd just call it, generic bad. And maybe even on the lesser extent of bad, but still, it's bad. So don't do this. I mean, there's still hope for this person, but yeah.